Hey everybody, this is take 3. I don't know what is going on with my phone, but I'm going to try to do this again. So I am in a different location in my home because Miss Lucy all of a sudden decided to come downstairs. She has never sat on the couch like this, and look, she is on the move now. Here, let me secure my phone. Hey, Lucy. Everybody wants to say hi. She's not well. She is not well. And I'm going to talk about the power of this month's free oils with Young Living because I just found a surprising benefit out of them in handling crisis, because here in the Phillips household, we got massive crisis going on right now, and if I don't keep it together, it is really going to harm Rudy and Lucy. So for those of you who don't know, Rudy had emergency surgery last week to remove bladder stones. He's way too young for that, so we still don't know why it happened. And I just found out yesterday that Lucy is in full-on kidney failure. She's been in kidney decline for years, and you can manage a cat. And I've managed her with all sorts of things, Ningxia Red, kidney support, supplements. But as soon as a cat in kidney decline stops eating, it flips to kidney failure. And so she just really didn't want to eat last week. It was about the same time that Rudy was getting sick. I don't think that they're related at all, because Lucy actually doesn't like Rudy. Who wouldn't like Rudy? But she won't eat, and fluids are not helping her, so I think she's disconnecting. So I'm close to her whenever I can. So anyway, that's why I'm doing the video here. But I just found a very interesting benefit of this month's freebies from Young Living. And they're all connected. And they have nothing to do with probably why Young Living picked them. Because they picked them to help, with energy and, kind of keeping us going as we go into a very, spring and summer are always busy for people. But I found a crisis connection because I knew one of them was a crisis oil. And thanks, Jackie. I know you're going through a lot too. Your Rose rollerball is coming to you soon. I just got to wait for the rollerballs to come in. I knew that one of the oils was really good in crisis, and I started researching, and oh my word. So here's the deal. So when you order 100 PV on Essential Rewards this month, you're going to get a free Lime Vitality. Let me tell you what Lime does. It provides mental clarity because it helps you to release stress, irritation, and worry. Because when you are stressed or irritated or worried, you cannot think straight. So last Wednesday night when I rushed Rudy to the emergency veterinary hospital at Michigan State University, and then Thursday went in and talked with the doctors for the first time, I was so in crisis mode, I could not understand what the doctor was saying. In fact, I kept saying to him, I don't understand. I don't understand. I could not comprehend it. So what this does is this helps to release the stress and the irritation and the worry so that you can have clarity, because what it does energetically is it grounds the body and it centers the energy in your body, because when we are in crisis, our energy leaves our body to protect it. Our soul leaves our body to protect it. And one healer has actually talked about how she uses lime oil to release the cellular memory of shock. So this will help you have clarity, because if you do not have clarity and clear, focused thinking, you cannot make decisions. I had a heck of a time making a decision last week because I just kept saying, I just can't think right now. I just can't think. And I kicked him out of the room. I'm like, you got to get out of my face so that I can center myself and think. Lime does that. Okay? So even though you may not be in crisis right now, I'm sorry, but we're humans living in a traumatic world. You are going to want to have all of these oils. You're going to want to have. So start ditching and switching out your toxins, because you're already spending the money elsewhere, because you want to get these for free. The next one if you order 190 PV, you're going to get Eucalyptus radiata, and you're going to get peace and calming. So let me tell, peace and calming, I mean, the name kind of says it all. This is packed with orange and a lot of citrus oils, orange and tangerine, and those are really good for calming, because if you are hyped up and stressed, you can't think and make decisions. You got to calm yourself. It also has blue tansy, which is really good for fear. Eucalyptus radiata, so get this about eucalyptus. For those who feel kind of emotionally boxed in due to limitations, like, have you ever caught yourself saying, I feel like I don't have any choice. I feel like I'm backed against the wall or backed into a corner like an animal. If you've ever caught yourself saying that, you want to smell eucalyptus, because this, when we feel boxed in, like I have no place to go, like other than picking a decision that's between a rock and a hard place. This releases the constriction so that you can breathe, because when we are stressed and in crisis, we don't breathe. So our cells are starved of oxygen and our brain is starved of oxygen, and it cannot make good decisions. So you want to breathe this Eucalyptus radiata when you're in crisis, because it will unbox those limitations so that you can start seeing an inventive way out of something. Okay? I mean, we've all been there, and unfortunately it'll continue to happen where we feel like I have no choice. This is my only option. There are always other options. Eucalyptus will clear you so that you can start to open and find those other options. Okay? At 250 PV, you're going to get a bottle of Juniper. Now, I love this Juniper. I don't know if you can see the label, but it says 2017 Silver Retreat. So I actually laid in this Juniper last June when I was out at the Mona, Utah farm, and they were done distilling it. And I laid in the Juniper mulch, and it was heavenly. And then when I went to the Silver Retreat at the same farm in September, they gifted us these bottles. Juniper is unbelievable. Oh wow, that's awesome. It breaks through psychological stagnation and gives you willpower. So when you're stagnant, like I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, it gives you the willpower to break through that and start making decisions. This is really excellent for those who worry too much or who are just so self-absorbed due to fear of failure, fear of making the wrong decision. This is going to get you out of it. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. 250 PV, you want to get a free bottle of this, plus all the others that I just talked about. And then at 300, you get a bottle of Thieves. Let me tell you something unique about Thieves, and I'm just going to focus on, so there's cinnamon and clove in Thieves. There's eucalyptus. Well, I just talked about eucalyptus. There's rosemary, which is a very powerful brain oil for alertness and focus. And then there's lemon. Lemon rescues the burdened mind. And, you know, the mind that is just so burdened by decisions like, oh my gosh, what do? I got to think about this. I got to think about this. I got to think about this. What it does is it cools that emotional confusion. Now, as I'm talking about all of these, you smell them. You get them into the olfactory system and into the limbic region of your brain to process. Okay, so smelling these are excellent. So Thieves is really good to cool confusion and stimulate your brain so that you can actually make a decision. And then lastly, the clarity oil. So I was actually at an event, my weekly business referral meeting that I go to, and I was talking about having clarity of mind, and I passed it around and I looked and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's like 3 drops left in here. I need a free bottle of clarity. So clarity, by its name, gives you clarity of thought. And that's what we need when we're in crisis and when we're in trauma. So all of these, lime, eucalyptus, peace and calming, juniper, Thieves, clarity, are all amazing, energetic oils when you are in crisis or stressed and you need to make decisions. Who would have known? Isn't that awesome? I had to share that. I could not keep that to myself. So, I don't know how much time Lucy has. She could bounce back, but she's not eating. And when they go 3 days without eating, that's a pretty clear sign. She's drinking a lot of water. But hey, Lucy, it's just really unusual. When I came home this afternoon, she was downstairs at the screen door. I let her go outside and spend some time in the sun. It's just all about giving her what she wants now, and then also having to split my time with Rudy, who is isolated in my healing room. So lots of crisis going on here, so lots of these oils are getting sniffed by me to keep me stable. So anyway, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, post a comment below. And for those of you who have been sending healing prayers to Rudy, please, thank you. We really appreciate that. Please keep Rudy in your prayers, but now add Lucy. I mean, she's almost 20. She just needs June, July. She 3 more months and she's 20, and I really wanted her to make it to 20, but she's going to decide when she wants to go. So just, if you could please add her to your prayers, I would really appreciate it. All right, thanks everybody. Remember to tune in Thursday. I have a webinar on the skin system, keeping it healthy from the inside out. So I'll post the Zoom link, but I did send out the newsletter this morning and it's in there. Okay? Take care. Bye.